Hello and good evening. Welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and today I'm unboxing High Noon, the 4-player starter set. This is a skirmish game where you're going to be up against other factions trying to, well, kill every son of a gun that's in the game. So this is a pretty good thing because, like I say, it's got a 4-player starter set. So you got lots of options here. So, the rules themselves are fairly straightforward. Whenever you get a skirmish game, I'm always a little worried there's quite a lot involved. But this is really simple and straightforward. But there is some strategy involved in this game as well. Tells you how to set the game up, how to play the game. You're talking like a handful of pages. There's like 22 pages in total, really. And then some gumph on the back about what else is out there for this game. And then we have a map as well, so yeah, it's pretty good. Tells you everything you need to know, so you can kind of set a kind of campaign in here. We also have tiles themselves, which are pretty good because they've actually got some of these actually tell you where people start as well. So Sheriff Garrett starts there, for instance, and yeah, we've got all the other starting points for people there. Now, I was a bit it's a shame these aren't double-sided. The card itself isn't that thick, but yeah, it's perfectly fine. A couple of tiles here. They've got a nice little kind of like shine to them, which is good. All the kind of deserty tiles you'd need for a Wild West situation. And whether you can fit Shadows of Brimstone miniatures on here, I don't know. I don't believe so. But yeah. Okay, we've got our different characters in here as well. So there's 4 factions in here. So we've got Elsu here, Kiya, Qualetoko, Deputy Gates, Sheriff Garrett, James Leroy, and then the Leroy gang. So you've got like some outlaws there. You've got a sheriff and his deputy. And then you've got some Colonel Rogers and the Rough Riders there. So yeah, 4 different factions, probably play very differently. Let's have a look at the miniatures. So here is one of the lore kind of makers there. I quite like these miniatures. They're a nice little kind of design here. And the fact they're in 4 different colours gives you an idea that, you know, they've really thought about this being a starter playing set. And obviously if you have some miniatures which you prefer to these, you could just replace them, but I quite like these. It's pretty funky. Now, we did play this on the channel a long time ago with the actual creator on a tabletop simulator version, and we had this copy for absolutely ages, but it just didn't hit the table because, well, yeah, it just didn't hit the table. It was around somebody's house, and they kept kind of putting it off. So I finally got it back, and we'll actually start filming some of this very soon for all those who are interested in checking it out. But yeah, really nice poses. And yeah, quite interested to see how all these different factions play. Got some baggies in here. We've got High Noon first player token, maybe, or round tracker. I'm just going to have a quick look under here. Nothing in there. Always good to check. Right, now we've got 4. We should have 4 decks here for our different factions. The different faction decks here. We then have our different loot cards as well. And you'll be drawing from these. So all of these will basically have attack values and defense values, and also some special abilities maybe. And I believe this is the only person who can actually use the cards. So you have to, it's only for those particular people, which might change who you're going to be using in a round. And each faction has a whole deck of these cards specifically for them. And then you've got these special abilities as well. So Bloodlust, which is 5, and you play it after Kia has played any card, so he does an additional 5 damage. We've got Kia doing a burst, a free action, move Kia up to 2 spaces in any direction. Warcry, also Kia in Qualotukea may move up to 2 squares and attack for +1 on this turn. Another burst there. Poison Tips, if target takes damage from this attack, target continues to take +1 damage every turn until healed or dead. My Brother, play after Elsie or Kia is attacked. Qualatako may move up to 6 squares and attack the attacker in line of sight. Fire Tip, mark object in range and line of sight with a token. Elsu fires a flaming arrow at an object. The object and all connected objects burst into flame for 3 rounds, dealing 1 damage to any characters adjacent to those objects. And a headshot, targets dazed and cannot make any movements or actions on the next turn. So that's the what are they called? Elsie's Warband. Let's check out the Lawman, Sheriff Garrett. See what they can offer someone. So, all the Sheriff Garretts. Deputy Gates. Kind of feel bad that these are the only 2 kind of lawmen there. Then Sheriff Garrett, draw 2 cards. Return fire to defending, attack for 4. I'll need them papers. Search an opponent's hand and discard 2 cards. Long Arm of the Law, if target is a bandit, attack for 6. Dead or Alive, if undefended, attack for 8 damage. Dead or Alive, oof. So, interesting. Whereas Elsie's Warband seem to be doing different kind of arrows. They seem to be better at fighting against outlaws. And speaking of outlaws, here's Leroy's Gang. Fanning Fireplace card twice, 3 damage. See You in Hell, add 1 for every 2 points of damage Quentin has taken. Cover Me, if Quentin is within 6 squares of James after attacking, move Quentin anywhere up to 4 squares. Rapid Lever, James may play an additional attack card. Whiskey Shot, heal 2 points. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then finally it's Colonel Rogers' team. Band of Merry Men. Really nice artwork on these. Rough Riders. They seem to be more powerful than the Leroy Gang. Focus Fire, all Rough Riders attacking this target on this turn add +2 to their attack power. Press the enemy, all character may move to 3 squares. If the target is Elsie's Warband, attack for 8. Focus Fire. Tactical advantage after attacking, move it to 4 squares. And if not, uses the offender card, heal 3 points using Combat Medic. And Volley, all Rough Riders may attack through each other without penalty this turn. Well, in here we've got a bunch of tokens. So these are either loot barrels, which you kind of flip over and they either have one of the 3 symbols of the loot cards on there. There's some gold bars in there, and there's also some other tokens in there. I did mention poker chips, but I'm not sure we have poker chips in this. Yes. So these are the poker chips. So we have like a green one there, we have a blue one there and a red one there. So 3 different types of poker chips in there. So lots of tokens in there. And then we've got 3 different loot decks. Medical kits, steel chest plates, long range sight, explosive rounds, masterful revolver, hunting knife, telescopic scope, revolver buttstock. So that's everything in your kind of like gear set. We'll go to the weapons now. repeaters, sawed-off shotguns, masterful revolvers, explosive rounds, pepperbox derringers, hunting knives, steel chest plates, dynamite rolls. Oof, dynamite, man alive. And finally we have this. Now this will be mainly restoring health to people, I think. Snake oil, heal 3 points. Coffee beans, get +1 action or +1 movement for 3 turns. Cigarettes, take 1 damage, add 3. Double derringers, hunting knives, canned beans, heal 1 point and draw 2 cards. Cigarettes, canned beans, and that's your lot. And that's everything you get inside these 4-player starter set for High Noon. There is a ton of stuff out for this game. It is really fun, and we're looking forward to actually getting this to the table. And it won't be very long till we actually play this. Really enjoyed the online game we played. Like I say, the only reason that this has not hit our table sooner is because it was with somebody, and yeah, they were kind of holding on to it. But I've liberated it, so we can actually get this to you finally, guys, and show you all the fun action that you can have with a game of High Noon. If you're excited about this, let me know in the comments below. If there's any questions about this, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, guys, stay safe, or if you can't stay safe, die rolling.